Nazywam się Jerzy Ulatowski.
My name is Jerzy
Miałem
Ulatowski.
13 lat,
I was 13 when, together with my mother, an 11-year-old sister, was deported to Auschwitz-Birkenau after the Warsaw Uprising. Was deported. It was August 12, 1944. I was assigned a number 192823. I was separated from my mother and sister, who were transferred to the women's camp. I landed in a men's section of the camp. Being left alone, without any contact with my mother, completely resigned, I decided one day to lie down on the ground in front of the barrack hut and wait. For what? I didn't exactly know. I was miraculously found by my uncle, who had been deported to Auschwitz 1.5 years earlier. Owing to him and his contacts with the so-called old inmates, I was taken to the camp hospital. I was saved. I was saved. In September 1944, I saw the infamous doctor of Auschwitz, Joseph Mengele, carrying out the selection process of the Revier, the name given to the camp hospital. The place looked the same as the other barracks huts in the camp. Inside, there were 3-story bunks, which were shared by 6 to 8 inmates. If one person wanted to change his position, the others had to do the same. If anybody died, he was thrown to the floor and left there till morning. When Dr. Mengele came to visit the Revier, the inmates had to stand in a row, and those who, in his view, were no longer fit for treatment. They were sent to gas chambers. One day, which I will never forget, Mengele was slowly walking in front of the row. He passed me and stopped close by, pointing to 2 Jews, my companions from the bunk. One of them told me, "Goodbye. My name is Pański. If you manage to get out of here, tell people what has happened to me. Here is my toothbrush. Take it. I won't need it anymore." In less than an hour, I will fly to heavens through the chimney. I didn't meet him again, but when I close my eyes, I can vividly see this man and his toothbrush. Keeping in mind the cruel things that Dr. Mengele was responsible for carrying out, we cannot forget that he was a cog in a machine which was powered by money and the wish to control the world by the IG Farben pharmaceutical corporations, such as IG Farben. Another time, because of the inflammation of the inner ear, the male nurse made in the evening a compress of ichthyol ointment and rubbed my head with a toilet paper, which was used as a dressing. Next morning, when I opened my eyes, I saw my companions from the hospital surrounding me and laughing loudly. They pointed to my head. It turned out that the rat, smelling the medicine, made a hole in a toilet paper and ate the dressing.
Wyjątkowo mocno spałem tej
I was fast asleep.
Nic nie czułem.
I didn't feel anything.
Jeszcze jedno przeżycie.
There's one more scene I remember well.
Nagi pięści,
A naked man
rozkrzyżowane
with
ramiona,
spread arms
za które mocno
is being
trzymają
held by male nurses, and the SS physician is performing
robi punkcję
a puncture, stabbing his backbone without any anesthetic.
Wycie,
The yell
wydobywało się
he
z piersi
gave
chorego,
will stay with my head
trudno zapomnieć.
forever.
Musiał być śmiertelny.
It must have been an agonizing
To
pain.
tak wyglądało
That was the way of testing drugs, which later on brought fortunes to managers of Bayer, Hertz, and other executives of IG Farben. Thanks to my uncle, I was saved in the last moment from the death march during the evacuation of the camp in January 1945. My uncle did go. I am sure I would not have survived that trip. My good luck didn't run out once more. The three of us, my mother, my sister, and myself, managed to escape from Birkenau several days before the camp was liberated. There was no electricity in the barbed wire surrounding the camp, and we were able to pass without the risk of being electrocuted. The escape and the fact that there was a free didn't make me, as well as other people, forget the atrocities of the life in a camp. Both in our dreams and reality, we keep living through the nightmare of Auschwitz-Birkenau. After the war ended, until now, I am very active in an international Auschwitz committee. I have and a president of the Association of Concentration Camp Inmates who were deported to Auschwitz as children. Before retiring, I worked for over 40 years in different foreign trade enterprises, what allowed me to see a few countries, especially Hispanic ones, so I speak Spanish fluently. The meetings that I have with different people and sharing my experiences, what I have gone through in Auschwitz, is my personal mission to warn people so never ever a situation like that will occur. Don't let the forces that help finance those crimes never have the possibility to do it again. Let's hope this will never happen.
I met many people in my life, politicians, ministers, celebrities. Very rarely that I bowed my head. But with these persons I do.